Just wait there, please. Thank you. I'm not ready for you yet. Please do just wait there. Now I'm ready. Hello there, please come forward. Our rude English airlines apparently welcome you to your flight for today. What's your name? And how do you spell that? Yeah, that's the wrong way to spell that, of course. Okay. I'm sorry, just to keep you waiting there earlier on. I was having an unscheduled break. Sometimes I just like to go off there and just have a little walk around for a little bit, you know, just soak it all in, the atmosphere down there. Of course, this is very posh and smart airlines, and it's always good to make sure that you get a little bit of you personal time. So I'm sorry for the little bit of the wait there. I know that you're late for your flight right now. Let me just check that. Yeah. It says here that, yeah, everyone has pretty much boarded and just waiting for the last remaining person to board. And I think that's you. Yeah, that's definitely you there. Okay. Just check all your details here. And I don't know if you know the procedure. Sometimes when you're a little bit late, as you are, because everyone came here very early, and of course that is a normal etiquette for these airlines. If there is a straggler or a stowaway or something like that, we would consider you as sort of a stowaway, left behind luggage, so to speak. Then the luggage will be left behind, and the flight will just take off and proceed to leave without you. So yeah, hopefully we can get you all checked in properly, and we can get you on your way to, that's it, very nice, off to Hawaii for your holiday. Off for leisure, are we? Fantastic. How great for you. That must be real great. I'm not sure if you know the etiquette or procedure for these types of airlines, but when you fly with first class or business class or anything like that, which is pretty much what our plane only accommodates, then of course there is just a little matter of, you know, kind gestures and things like that, things that you would do to make it feel like you are thinking of others and you appreciate the experience that you're getting with this airline. So let me just grab this card machine there for you, so you can always swipe there, and it is always accessible for you to do so at any point in time. So maybe you would like to just test that out there for me. I said perhaps you would like to test that out for me. Maybe this isn't working here. I'm not sure you quite understand. Now, we never speak these things, but usually you're meant to tip, okay, when you're at these airlines, okay? It's just common courtesy, and throughout the whole process you just keep tipping and tipping and tipping, okay? Clearly you've never flown with us before, and this is clearly out of your league for traveling. I don't know how you've managed to master an important ticket like yours, and that's probably why the plane's going to wait for you, but all it would take is just a little call, and then the plane will head on its way. So hopefully you can make your time here and your experience just checking in here as pleasurable as possible, and I in return can help you as well. So notice you've checked in your luggage. Perfect. That's really good. Okay, that's all checked in, and you've got some hand luggage there as well. May I see it? Oh dear, that appears to be quite on the large side there, doesn't it? Quite a large bag, and I know that a lot of the private cabin spaces would be taken for all the business class there. Let me check. Yeah, and you run the risk that someone might have actually been using yours because you're so late. They might have filled that cabin space already. Though I think I might be able to help you out there and make sure there's a secure location, probably near the captain. If I don't know, well, I'm afraid there's. Let's see what I've got here. I don't know if I. Perfect. Now you're getting the hang of it. Yeah, I think I could put your luggage in there. Okay, so that is what we can do there for you. Please, maybe you'd like to step forward a little bit. That's a little bit better. It's just your aroma seems to be eluding the nice smell that's already in this area, which I pre-sprayed here. So I just don't want to make sure that first class scent is really sort of overpowered by that musk that you have presented before me. Okay, so that's your thing there. So there are a couple of things. I don't know if you're familiar with flying and things like that, but I noticed that your hand luggage there, it doesn't seem to have the appropriate accessories to go with it. Here at our airlines, at REG Airlines, we like to offer all of our customers the first class experience and little extras in there as well, just for added peace of mind, added security, you know, things like that that make you, the passenger, fly comfortable and with ease, and make sure that we can do everything in our power to make sure that that happens for you. Okay, so there is a couple of items here which I think might interest you, because I notice, you know, only a rookie, well, passenger such as yourself would travel with luggage without locking up your zip properly. And I'm afraid that I don't see a padlock on there or anything like that, but don't worry, I'm sure we could find something there for you. What's that about your flight? Oh, no, don't worry about your flight. Don't worry about that at the moment. Let's get you fully set up first, and then hopefully your plane will leave without, leave with you on board. Of course, of course. Right, well, it just so happens I have the perfect thing here for you, which I think might interest you. So what I have here is a combination lock. Come closer, come closer. A combination lock which will keep all your luggage safe and secure. Okay, this is the very best first class combination lock that you will find, and no other airlines would offer you such a perfect combination lock which will ensure that all of your luggage will be safely stowed away and inaccessible to anyone else. So if you were going on another airline, something like that, I'm sure there's lots of people like you flying on there, so you need to be extra careful and extra safe, and you cannot trust these people. So you would use something like this just to make sure that all of your luggage is going to be well looked after. And this particular combination lock, once you've just put it and attached it to your zip there, then you can feel at ease that people like yourself would not, you know, mistake their bag with yours and try to get in there or anything like that. So this is one of our first class offerings here. Of course it is a little bit pricey, but you get what you pay for, I assure you. So is this something that you think you might be interested in? Perfect, let me set you up there immediately with that so you can get that on your luggage there. And I'm just going to place this here for you there, okay? Just feel free to use it whenever you want. I notice I can hear different certain engine noises in the plane. Okay, so maybe we'd like to with haste, okay? Okay, we'll just pop that in there. And that's the amount there, okay, so yep, don't worry, the screen's not on. Yeah, you don't need to worry about the screen. All you gotta do is just tap your card there for me. That's perfect. That's great. Okay, that's £100 for that. And as a complimentary gift, you get a little key ring just to write your name on there as well. Okay, that's just from us here at the airline. So I'm just going to pop that in there for you, and then you can attach it to your bag. Okay, so we will place that there for you. There we go. I haven't used some complimentary first class scent to put on there. Excellent, excellent. Perfect. It just so happens that we do have another one of those as well. One of these things is that you want a double lock on there. 2 combinations are better than one, that I always say. So we do have one more here, and I strongly recommend that someone who is as casual looking as, as important looking as yourself, and no doubt has absolutely nothing but rubbish in, that has very important things in your luggage, will probably want to make sure it's extra secure. We cannot guarantee where you're going. It's going to be a first class hotel or anything like that. There it is. Yes, we do know of them. Absolutely fantastic staff there. Perfect and first class in every way. Well, maybe you would have this because you just don't know. You just in case, you don't know who could be staying at the hotel with you. Okay, so maybe a double combination lock there. Okay, and we'll do this one for you, just a little bit of discount. Okay, so I'm able to do just a little bit of a discount there for you. So we'll do that at £99 there for you, if that's something you'd be interested in. Strongly recommended. I hear plane engines. Good. Okay, let's just place that in there for you. 99. Excellent. If you'd just like to tap there, don't worry. The actual amount's on the screen here. Can you see it? No, that's too bad. Just perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, and because of your purchase, the airlines would like to offer you a complimentary tag just to put on your padlock there. It's the very least we can do to ensure that you have a nice, enjoyable, safe travel with us. So perhaps you'd like to put that on your bag there as well. You've got 2 combination locks to get you going and sorted. Not bad. Did you make use of the lounge over there? Get filled up on drinks and food, and you're feeling comfortable? Of course you did. We expect nothing less of someone like you. Normally people just like to sit by the food. They don't actually eat or drink the food. No doubt you've taken a little bit of a packed lunch there for you as well. No? But I'm sure it's in the bag. Well, I think we're just about nearly got you checked in there, and I see the plane is nearly about to start running late. Okay. But we don't want you to miss your holiday now, do we? So let's speed up the process a little bit here. So one more thing I noticed with your bag, it's very well having combination locks and having it all safely secured and everything like that, and make sure you remember the numbers. I recommend perhaps writing it down somewhere safe there for you. But your luggage and everything you have, I would recommend getting a tag there for you as well. Are you flying return with us? There you are. Well, you won't have to worry about your luggage being lost or anything like that, because we just don't do that at this airline or anything like that. Though, if people who work here at the airline, they might see you, and of course that could be a cause of concern, and that could be a risk with your luggage, that it might just be left somewhere purely because you don't look like the normal people who fly here, 3-piece suit, or come here in dinner jacket and things like that, who dress up appropriately and not in your Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Okay, so they might just get a bit of a mix-up and just leave your luggage because it doesn't go with the first-class suitcases, made with fine leather and things like that. So I recommend that you get one of these tags that we offer here at the airline. So these are just nice rubber tags on here. You just zip it around with the metallic cable ties around there. Okay, you can take it out. It's got an airplane, see what you'll be flying in. Okay, and you just simply take it out, put it around the hole here, attach it to your suitcase, and then you can write your name on the card there. So if your luggage was ever to get lost or anything like that, any decent upstanding human being would probably see your luggage and return it to you, because they have seen the tag here and your address and whatever you might be carrying. However unimportant it may be, it's nice that your possessions have a chance to be returned to her. However, they probably would look at the state of that bag and mistake it for a garbage bag or something like that. But a tag like this would certainly help make sure that the percentage of your bag being returned by someone decent would be a lot greater. Okay, so this is a necessity, and we recommend that all passengers, such as yourself, would have a tag like this on all of your luggage, or especially your hand luggage. So is that something I could interest you in? Of course you don't have to buy it, but I strongly recommend you would buy it. Okay, that one's £150 purely because if you notice here that this is premium aluminium going around there. Okay, so you want to make sure the cost of this is nothing compared to the cost of your sentimental belongings there. Okay, so let me just type that in there. Okay, if you'd like to just swipe your card there, if you can do that for me. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was the tip. Well, we'll just leave that there for now. Let me put the proper amount in here. Okay, don't worry, it's not on the screen there. And perhaps you'd just like to swipe there for me. Perfect, that's great. Get you fully set up there with your tags. Okay. Excellent. Oh, no. I haven't given it the appropriate first class spray yet. There we go. So I'll place that there for you on the desk. Excellent. Well, it looks like they should be leaving very shortly, and you only have to walk down there a little bit, and don't worry, I will take your hand luggage there for you and escort you onto the plane. Not a problem whatsoever. That's the kind of service we offer here at this first class airlines. Okay. But before we go, and we don't wish to anger any of the passengers on board as well, so as soon as they go, they're going to have to go. But don't worry about that or anything like that. I'm sure it will be perfectly fine. And just a quick question there, do you have any liquids in your hand luggage? You do? May I just see in there for you? Make sure that you've got the appropriate whiskey bottle, complimentary from the airlines here, okay, and a small wine bottle in there. You get all this on the plane and everything like that, but just to make sure. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. 4 bottles in there. So you've got whiskey, wine, gin, and a little bit of the vodka in there for you as well. Perfect. However, upon receiving those drinks, now you of course have the burden, or not so much the burden, but the privilege to be custodians of those bottles, which means those bottles, because you're going on the plane and you're beyond the check-in gate, that you are going to need some liquid bags for those liquids which you are carrying there. Let me see if I've got any stock here for you. Well, it just so happens that we do have a bag in stock. Oh, and here it is right now. How convenient. And here we go. So we just have a small transparent bag here. Okay, this is just for all of your liquids and things like that. But this is a zipper bag. This, of course, is what you would expect on a first-class airlines. You would get a bag such as this. This has been compressed with air as well, so you know that it's all been made perfectly. No one else has used it or anything like that. So it's all going to be exceptionally first-class there for you as well. Okay, so that's £100. Okay, let me just put that 100 in there. Okay, so that would be £100 in there for your liquids. And the thing is, with this particular bag here, is that this will take good care of all your liquids. It's rubberized around the edge there, and you can just simply zip it up, unzip it, and this will stow away all of your 100ml liquids on there. Of course, we have a higher cap on our plane. We have 150 for that little bit of extra on there as well for you. So you'll be able to just place all of your liquids perfectly in this bag. So I can get this bag open for you if it's something you would, of course, like to have to securely look after all of your complimentary drinks there. Perfect, I can arrange that there for you. You seem to be getting a little bit close there. Let's just push it back again. I'm talking to your musk there. Okay, let's just... That's a lot better. Excellent. Okay. And I can get that open there for you too. So if you just like to swipe your card there. Okay, let me get the appropriate things to open this for you. to remove that excess there. Okay, and your bag should be all nicely put in here. Allow me just to open that up there for you, and let's take the payment here too. Okay, 100 in there. If you just like to swipe there, of course. Okay, just in your own time there. It's not as if the whole plane is waiting for you or anything like that. Excellent, excellent. Okay, well that's gone through there. So let me open that up there for you with haste. So you'll probably notice with this, back here, is that it's the perfect size to place all of your newly acquired liquids in there, and this will keep it all nice and safe for you there as well. It also has our little logos on there, so you know, if you wanted to make sure you keep this for all your future flights and travels with us, then just make sure you keep hold of this particular bag here, and you know that all of your liquids will be perfectly safe, well looked after, etc, etc. So maybe I'll just get that centered there for you. So make sure you have that first class scent in there every time you open the bag. And I'll give you a couple more just for when you're traveling. Hopefully it might just, you know, go into a little bit. Excellent. Hopefully that will clear your own personal musk a little bit. So we're just going to place that there for you. That'll be nice and cool with all your other things. So please do put your liquids in there, and we'll get you all nice and checked in. And I can escort you over to the plane. 1 second. Welcome to REG Airlines, the best airline for the most luxurious first-class flying experience. We recommend that if your plane is departing, that you get there to the gate as soon as possible so you can enjoy your onward journey. Otherwise, the plane will leave without you. Thank you. Okay, well, it looks like we should be making sure that you're going to be on your way as soon as possible. Okay, I should probably reply to that and let them know, but I'm not going to do it. One of the very most important things here in this airline is to make sure that we retain that first-class customer care. So it would of course be rude, exceptionally rude for me to go on the phone or microphone or anything like that to inform anyone of anything important, because I wouldn't want you to feel like I was neglecting you or feel I was being rude or anything like that. So of course I would not wish to give that feeling to you at all, so therefore I will not inform them that we are running late and tell them to stop the plane. For the sake of politeness, of course, and good manners. Excellent, well it looks like we're all good to go and you're fully set. Well, one more thing, I noticed from your trousers there, it seems to be protruding a little bit in your pockets, and I noticed that you're probably carrying a few things in there. There's nothing worse than, you know, feeling like you have to carry all these things in your pockets, is there? Yeah, so before you go, I would like to offer you something as well. it's kind of complimentary from the airlines. Okay, so you don't have to worry about paying or anything like that. This is literally from me personally to you. Okay, and this is just for you to stow away anything that you could be carrying in your pockets. You know, I don't know what it would be, pens, you know, expensive items, probably not. But you might want to just put those loose items in a bag. Now, of course, bags on the airline, we prefer transparent bags and very particular type of bags for your personal belongings. This does have the cap for your 150 milliliters in capacity for carrying those bottles, but we do offer these bags here. Now these of course are complimentary from us, and it's just before you head off. I'd like to send you on your way knowing that you've got all of the things that you need to make sure you can have an enjoyable flight, enjoyable holiday. Keep all your belongings to yourself and you know where everything is. So this is what we'd like to offer you for being such a great patient customer, which I would of course personally like to thank you there as well. And I am in no way trying to delay your boarding at the moment, so no one will be offended of you walking on board the plane or anything like that. I'm only joking. I love that you're not wearing a suit, and I love that you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, it's so humorous. Excellent. Now let me just get these bags open for you. You didn't think you was going to get the whole bag bunch, did you? No, just one complimentary bag for each passenger. But this is from us here at the airlines, and you've got your own little handles on there. It's transparent, you could see everything that you're placing in the bag, and you also have an airlock tight zip on there too, so you can literally just open up and close, a bit like a freezer bag or something like that. Just literally open from the front there, and then you can just press it open like so and place all of your belongings in there. Okay, so this will help you just clear out your pockets a little bit, make you a little bit smarter, you know, and you can just place them all in here and just carry them by your side as you board the plane. Then of course you want to make sure that everybody is not going to see your belongings, so I would recommend that you just properly place this in your hand luggage there. Don't forget your combination, and don't forget your tag on your bag there too. Okay, so this is something which we'd like to offer you. These are very expensive bags, but all of our first class, business class passengers will receive bags such as this, so you know that you're always being taken care of and you're going to fly in style. So this is a bag that you should keep with you and look after, because it will become exceptionally handy there for you. What are you forgetting? Indeed. Complimentary sprays inside. Perfect. Allow me to sort that there for you. Excellent. Like I said, this is complimentary, so I would like to give you this back, but I'd also just perhaps like to give you this here just for 1 second. You know, I'm just going to place it there. And perhaps we can get you sort. Oh, that's exceptionally generous of you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me place that back there for you. Okay, so you can get set up there. I'll just finish your final points in there. May I see your passport, please? Yeah, no, that's good. And now your boarding pass, please. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, that's fine. Perfect. And it is returned with us. Good. looks like that you are all fully checked in there. We've seen everything there. I hope this has been a nice, speedy process for you, and you've been able to enjoy the whole lounge experience of this airport even longer than the average person, okay? And now everyone on board has had a chance to get settled in. All the steward people have managed to give them drinks and food and got them all nice and comfortable. I'm afraid when you board that you won't probably get that until you're up in the air now and have to wait a little bit, but you will get served eventually. Okay, let's get the final details in there. I'll let them know that you are boarding here. Flight REG 101. I would just like to inform you that I have the last remaining passenger here with me. They have literally just turned up now, but I'm going to personally escort them to the airplane now so we can begin your departure. Thank you. There we go, and that's all sent in there for you. Okay, so just let them know that I tried to delay you as long as possible. I mean, that I had to make sure that you were very well looked after. Okay, so looks like that I can take your luggage and we can go and board your flight now. And I hope that you have a really good flight and you enjoy your holiday. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and that hotel you're going to is absolutely first class, spot on. Okay, so perhaps you'd like to lift up your luggage there. I'm only joking. Thank you very much for all of your generosity here today. There we go. And if you just walk over there, then I'll go and take your bags. Perfect. Okay, take care, Chewie. Just over there. Yeah, I delayed them as long as possible, so you should all probably be settled in now. I'm just about to take them, okay? I was hoping that you'd be able to leave the flight now, but that's not